The fifth level or stage in Garnier's hierarchy of learning is multiple discriminations. When you're given a set, and a set is a combination of similar items of some sort, and you respond differently to the different items. For example, let's say you're going to a tea party, and the guest or you are the guest and the host serves you tea. You have an option. There are lots of cups. You can choose a cup of your choice. There are steel cups, and there are plastic cups, and there are paper cups, and there are cups made of china. There are plain cups. There are decorated cups. What cup are you likely to pick up? I think you will pick up a china cup with some decoration on it. You are not likely to pick up a cup that has no decorations on it. You're not likely to pick up a plain cup. You're not likely to pick up a paper cup or a steel cup. Why? Number one, you had the choice because you were the first or among the first few that got to get to the tea table, and you could choose the mug of your choice. By the time more people come after you to take their cup of tea, the china cups may have gone, the porcelain cups may have finished, and maybe paper cups or plastic cups are only left. And what do you think a person is going to pick there? Probably the plastic cup. He's not going to pick up the paper cup. That's multiple discriminations. We discriminate, we choose based on factors we associate with ourselves. Here, the more fancy, the more delicate, the more often used type of cup will dictate what cup you will choose if you are among the first and you have the variety to choose from. By the time you get to the end, your choices may get very limited, and really you may not have much of a choice by the time you are there picking up the last paper cup that was left. So, multiple discriminations are okay. In different situations, individuals, young people, students will behave in different ways, will discriminate based on what is right at that moment. We have to allow students options and choices in our classrooms. How else are they going to learn to do multiple discrimination? It's not easy. You see how it's getting a little more complex as we move up the hierarchy. Being able to discriminate in multiple ways is not an easy thing to do. It requires behaviors that are not simple. It requires individuals to indulge in tasks and activities that are not very simple, but can be done. The sixth level is concept. Now we are moving from behavioral to cognitive. So concept is a little bit of both. What do? It's reacting to stimuli in an abstract way. When, because something has happened, you reacted differently, you are now not showing an observation that is measurable. For example, something happened and you just shrugged your shoulders and you walked away. The other person, the third party, doesn't know what that meant. Were you disgusted? Were you happy? Did you like it? Were you really not in the mood? Why did you not behave better? That is abstract way of reacting to a stimulus, and that's a concept. So now from the concrete, we are moving to the abstract, where what you do or what you try to say does not give one meaning. Multiple meanings show up, and it is up to the recipient to decide what meaning you actually intended. So you may have a very different meaning from what the receiver receives. And that is why this is concept and it is abstract. Because what you feel is not necessarily what you are portraying or what is reaching the third party. If our students have to tell us or do for us exactly as we want, they are not at that stage. If I understand everything that my student does, they're not at that stage yet. I have to be stopped at times and wonder, why did the child do this? What did he mean? What am I supposed to get out of it? What should I do? When those kinds of questions go on in the minds of teachers, your students are at number 6, moving from behaviorism to cognitive psychology.